Justice Department has, in a new court filing, said that federal prosecutors have revealed a DOJ letter, a Justice Department letter sent yesterday to the January 6th committee requesting transcripts of all depositions conducted by the committee. And the letter says, quote, "It is now readily apparent that the interviews the Select Committee conducted are not just potentially relevant to our overall criminal investigations, but are likely relevant to specific prosecutions that have already commenced," reads the letter signed by 3 Justice Department officials. Given this overlap, it is critical that the Select Committee provide us with copies of the transcripts of all of its witness interviews. Chuck Rosenberg, this is a very important development.
Yeah, look, it is also very important that if the Justice Department is going to go forward with other investigations and prosecutions, that it knows what all of its witnesses said in all settings, right? So if the Justice Department can't get access to what witnesses have told the committee, it certainly complicates their efforts to prosecute people using those same witnesses, Andrea. You want to know what your witnesses say. They have to be consistent. If they are inconsistent, that is material that you would have to turn over to the other side, conceivably. So I think it's a mistake for the committee not to fully share what it has with the Department of Justice. The Justice Department has enormous authority and investigative resources to talk to all of the same people. But if you have multiple interviews out there of the same witnesses, then you have potential inconsistencies. And those are the types of things that can undermine a prosecution. So very important for the committee to share the information with the Justice Department. And I hope they come around on that.
Chuck, just to follow quickly, it may not be perfectly analogous, but we recall I covered the Iran-Contra hearings back in the late 1980s. Ronald Reagan was president, and Oliver North was convicted, and that conviction was overturned because of a conflict between the hearings and him having testified at the hearings and different protections that he would have had in a criminal investigation later on.
You're right, Andrea. I mean, and the issue there was a little bit different. It had to do with the fact that he had been immunized, and it gets complicated. But your larger point is exactly right. You need consistency between witnesses, and so it's important for the committee to share with the Justice Department what it has from these witnesses. I hope they do that.
Chuck Rosenberg, that's important analysis. You talk about how you think it would be a mistake for the Select Committee not to share. Presumably, there's not a reason why they wouldn't do that. I want to go